Hey everyone, I'm Allison and you're watching Long Island Thrifter. Today I'm in Freeport, New York. Let's go thrifting. The Hidden Thrift is located at 52 Mill Road in Freeport, and they are open daily from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. So Hidden Thrift is under new management. It's no longer an antique mall. It's all one space with all the stuff. You take what you want up to the counter and they'll let you know what the price is. Some things, larger ones, are actually marked. Laura McKinnon, who used to run the Long Island Trading Post, is now in charge of this place. There is lots to see, so give yourself some time to browse and don't forget to look up. There are some fabulous chandeliers. This gorgeous mid-century ashtray caught my eye and I knew it had to be Murano glass. I found a similar listing on eBay going for $129. And then this black and white one that's sold for $45. So the range is all over the place, but still beautiful. This amber glass optic swirl pattern pitcher and glasses was gorgeous and only $10. I'm not sure if the price included both glasses, but either way, I think it's a great deal if you look at what they're selling for here on eBay. I love these retro style chairs. I didn't take a good look at them to see what brand they were, but the red ones I do know are also sold on Amazon, so I'm not sure if they're just retro style or they're truly retro. And these chairs, which I love too, they sell on Home Depot, but they also could be Danish design. So you really have to look carefully at these items and turn them over to make sure what you're getting is truly vintage. I love these orange footstools and that mosaic table, really cool. And this is a beautiful vignette. And over here, I could see that uranium glass from a mile away. It's so pretty, but I have enough now. And I love these cars, super cute. This store is just filled with so many things. You look at this. I mean, that piece of furniture is a piece of artwork in itself. What a gorgeous case. It's $300 and that is beautifully carved wood. Just a stunning, stunning piece. Then I spotted these cute little wooden salt and pepper shakers. Apparently they're made in Japan and they're called Salty and Peppy. Super cute. They're not worth a whole lot, but they're very cute mid-century salt and pepper shakers. And then over here, this part of the store had a ton of collectibles and toys and other items like that. But I looked over and I saw Mr. Spock. Mr. Spock was sitting there. Hello. This is from like 1979. And when I looked it up, they run all over the place for the Spock heads. Only found one sold on auction, $14.99. This is why I hate auctions. Then over here, I spotted this Venice Simplin Orient Express poster. It's from 1981, and it looks like it's in okay condition. The prices are all over the place for sale. The one here in the store looked like it had a little bit of sun damage. If you look at some of these here, the $97 one, that's definitely faded, but the one next to it for $100 is very vibrant. I only found one that sold, and it sold for $25. So they are kind of all over the place, and I don't know posters too well, but I love them. I think they're so pretty. Then over here, there was some African art, which was really lovely. And then I spotted this craft tone record player. It looked like it actually, the case was built for it. The only one I found was one selling on eBay for $40. I don't know how much this one was going for, but it was in much better condition. It was really beautiful. I thought this was a cute shaker. I think it's a salt shaker, probably for your stove, but I loved, well, not really. I saw these Pyrex Cinderella bowls, but they have a lot of dishwasher damage, so I didn't pick those up. Oh, when you look in the back here, you're going to see them. They're called Toby jugs and Toby mugs. Those are those heads on the right side. Stay away from them. They're kind of up there with Hummels and Steins and all that kind of stuff. This is a beautiful china set. It's made in Bavaria, gorgeous and light as a feather. That cup was so light, I was afraid I was going to drop it. Really beautiful condition, probably 22 karat gold around the edges. And then over here, I spotted these Fire King loaf pans. There were 4 of them. They were in very nice condition. I just don't have the space for them, and I don't know how well they do sell. I couldn't find any sold comps in that golden rod color. It's actually a really large store. It's 2 stores. So you walk all the way back here and then you can walk into the other side. There's lots to look at, including clothing and electronics and lots of fabulous stuff. I can walk around here for hours, and I think I will. Back here there was some larger pieces of furniture and then an entire area with shoes and other pieces of clothing. You know, when I went to the store about a year and a half ago, it was still an antique mall, so there wasn't any clothing really in any of the booths. But they also have purses, they have furs, there's a wedding gown, there's a ton of pieces back here, and they're not even up to having this completely finished yet. So when you get here, you're going to see a lot more stuff out over the coming months. They even had some uniforms. I know there's a lot of people that collect military uniforms and other items, so be on the lookout for them here. This is where I crossed over to the other side of the building. You can actually also access it from the front parking lot as well. Check out how big this side is. There is a lot to see, I'm telling you, so be prepared. And again, don't forget to look up at the ceiling because there are some great chandeliers here too. Then I turned around and I saw this original Formica kitchen table. How cool is that? And don't forget to check out the walls. They are filled with amazing pieces of art. Then over here, I spotted this green lamp and I loved it. I actually think that's so pretty. I wish there had been a pair, but I didn't see another one around. There's tons of chairs, so be on the lookout if you're looking for chairs. Then over here, oh, I love this scale. It's so cool. It's a vintage Toledo scale. I think it's postage. I'm not positive. It could be something else. But when I looked it up on Google, I found prices all over the place. They really range. I guess it depends on the model number. I didn't look closely at that. But then I looked at some sold comps here on eBay. And keep these in mind if you ever see them out in the wild, those vintage scales. And then there were more record players. How cool is this one? This is an old Stromberg Carlson record player. And I only found one for sale, and it was on sale for $128.25. Over here in the back in those boxes are old 45s from the 1950s and 1960s. There's also old magazines and newspapers, and this is where you'll find also electronics, CDs, DVDs, all that kind of stuff it's actually the front of the store now, but I'm calling it the back. Here's some of the old electronics. Oh my God, MTV, look at that sticker, that's great. Lots of pieces here. Look at that 80s boombox. Oh my God, I love that. That just brings me back. And then these vintage cameras here are really fun. And if you're interested in that kind of stuff, there's a lot of people that collect those things. I thought this was beautiful. That is a gorgeous piece. But then I spotted Harrison Ford. Look at him. The big head era of posters, I remember those. And I found some that had sold maybe about $14 it's worth. This caught my eye. It's actually a Costco, but not the Costco you and I know. It's COSCO. It's a mid-century folding step stool.
Thanks for watching Long Island Thrifter. If you enjoyed this video, please tap the like button, and if so inclined, please subscribe. And I think you should watch these videos next. I think you'll really enjoy them.